Alright, so coming down onto your mat, if you have really tight hips, hip flexors, hamstrings, then maybe you want to sit on a block. You might find that's a little bit more comfortable for you. Wherever you're at now, closing the eyes, lift the shoulders up, back and down, placing the hands onto the thighs, or maybe together into your lap. Option to draw the thumb and finger together into Chin Mudra. Or if you've got your palms together, your hands together in your lap, then maybe join the thumbs together into Dhyana Mudra. Wherever you're at, sitting up nice and tall, breathe deep into the belly, in through the nose and out through the nose. Relax your forehead, relax your shoulders, relax your jaw. Breathe. There's a lot of chaos outside at the moment, all around us. People don't know what's going on. People are scared. Irrational brains are taking over. What we can do is just ground ourselves a little bit more and keep ourselves as calm and as focused as possible. Breathe. Breathe down into the belly. Feel the contact of the clothes as your belly gently rises and falls. If you have Ujjayi breath in your practice, then now's the time to start using that gentle ha-like sound that you create by just gently constricting the throat, keeping the mouth closed, keep breathing in and out of the nose, and just imagine that wave-like sound, that mantra that you can click into, keeping you focused, keeping you calm. So keeping the eyes closed at the beginning for as long as is comfortable for you. Cutting off that vision, that sense, just makes us a little bit more internal, makes us think about how the body's feeling. I want you to just place your hands onto your knees and start rotating your body one way, just circling. Don't overthink it. Just keep the breath slow and controlled. One way, and then the other way. And start to loosen off the body a little bit more. So really get your shoulders involved. You can always be quite animalistic with the movement. Allow the body to come forward to where it's comfortable. Keep breathing. Relax the jaw. Relax the shoulders. There's no right or wrong way, so whatever works, whatever feels good. Alright, and then come back to center. Inhale, lift your arms above the head. Cross your fingers, release your index finger. And again, start to circle the upper body. Just small, imagine that you're drawing a small circle across the ceiling. One way, aiming to keep the arms as straight as possible. Relax the shoulders down, relax the forehead, breathe. And take the circles the other way. Perhaps making them a little bit wider. Breathe down into the belly. One more. Come back to center. Release the right hand down to the floor in front of you, the left hand behind. And take a twist. As you exhale, think about lifting the body out of the hips slightly, just sitting up nice and tall, just resting on the fingertips. Chin is traveling over that shoulder. Every breath out, you just gently ask your body to twist around a little bit further. Inhale back to center, lift the arms back above your head. This time taking a gentle rock from side to side, drawing an imaginary line across the ceiling. Breathe down into the belly, relax the shoulders, and now place the left hand down on the floor in front of you, the right hand behind, looking over that right shoulder, take a twist. Breathe, sitting up nice and tall. Keep the left hand down on the floor in front of you, place the right hand down now and just walk your hands forward, releasing down over those legs, coming to wherever is comfortable. Nice deep inhale down into the lower belly. Really feel that lower back expand. On your exhale, release the head and neck down. Relax. Just let gravity work on your behalf. You don't need to do anything. Maybe gentle rock from side to side. That just tends to release out the quadratus lumborum, the muscle that tends to get quite leery if our back's in spasm. So this just will help you ease your body forward and down just that little bit further. And then walk your hands over to the right hand side, relax your head and neck down over that leg. Breathe, let it go. Again, nice deep breath down into the belly. Feel the back and you'll feel this extension across down into this hip area. And then walk your hands over to the other side, and again relaxing down as much as you can. Breathe. Alright, come back to center. Make your way onto all fours, whichever way is most comfortable for you. Place your hands underneath your shoulders, your knees underneath your hips, and just make sure your fingers are stretched nice and wide, take up lots of space. Activate the core and push the shoulders away from your ears. So we have a tendency to just slouch. Try and avoid that. Just activate, push the floor away, squeeze your tummy tight. Once again, start to take nice big circles. Draw your bottom back, round to the right, forwards, left, all the way around. Without really overthinking it, maybe bending into the elbows, just starting to mobilize the spine one way. May find some clicks and creaks. My hips are making funny sounds. And then take it the other way as well. Relax the head and neck. Keep breathing in and out of that belly. Good, and then come back to center. Take an inhale, lift your nose up towards the sky, release the belly down. And then on your exhale, push the floor away, round the spine, relax the head and neck down. Inhale, lowering the belly, open the chest, drop the shoulders away, lift the nose up towards the sky. Happy cow, and then round the back, release the head and neck, and recap. And just keep flowing through these inhales and exhales in your own breath, your own time. You'll see that I mobilize, I move around quite a lot during this. So many of you will be more comfortable if you're very static, that's fine. But for those of you who don't know, I broke my spine about 3 years ago now. And actually, for me, just keeping everything a little bit more mobilized and moving is really good for me. So just keep inhaling, and on your exhale, just round the spine a little bit more. Push the floor away a little bit more. Good. And then on your exhale, draw the feet together, open the knees a little wider, and draw your bottom back to Vinyasa, child's pose. Walk your fingers forward, make it quite an active stretch. Feel the stretch underneath the armpits. Again, nice deep breath down to the belly. Feel the lower back expand. Relax your forehead down. Stay there and breathe. Stay down. Keep breathing. Nice deep inhales and exhales. Feel the spine all the way down to the base, to the coccyx. Feel that just easing off and sinking down into the ground. Alright, we're going to pull your body through, forward, back up to all fours. Just squaring yourself off again. Drawing the knees into parallel. This time take your hands forward half a foot. Make sure your fingers are stretched nice and wide. Ripple your body through and forwards and just gently ease your hips down slightly. We're not asking for a full extension, we're just a gentle tip forward. Now release the head down, push the shoulders away, squeeze the core in tight. Make your way back towards Vinyasa. We won't be able to get quite the way down because we've just taken that journey forward a little bit more. And then on your next exhale, pull your body through. Really feel this body uncurl like a wave. Allow the hips to sink down. Drop your shoulders down now and just gently lifting the chin slightly. Again, tuck the chin in. Ripple all the way back down. Take an inhale and then again exhale, unravel. Maybe taking your chest a little more open now. Drop the shoulders, lift the chin up towards the sky, squeeze the glutes. This will really help your lower back. Relax the chin down. So this time you have an option to continue with those gentle flows or tuck the toes under, lift the hips only a couple of inches. We're not in downward dog, we're down low, we're in beast. Ripple your body through to high plank position, lowering the hips down towards the ground, open the chest up towards the sky, squeeze the tummy, squeeze the glutes, relax your head and neck down, ripple back, pull the body back to beast, eye focus is forward. It's a strong move. You're firing at the core, the thighs will be feeling it, open the chest, squeeze the glutes, take it a little bit wider, drop, ripple back, all the way back to beast. And this time, wherever you're at, just make your way into downward dog. So if you're new to downward dog land, I want you to maybe just take a look at me for a second. Make sure your fingers are stretched nice and wide. Our aim is to get a nice line from the wrists all the way up to the hips. What we have a tendency to do is try and get our legs as straight as possible. As a result, if we don't have the flexibility in the legs, our back does this. We see a lot of this. I see a lot of this, certainly in my sort of beginners classes, if you like. This is not meant to be a hamstring stretch. It's meant to be a spinal opening. So really open into the chest, bend the knees deeply, feel that chest coming towards the thighs. Once you've got a flat back and you're comfortable, gradually maybe start to lower one heel down to the ground. Change it up, try the other heel. Change it up, try the other heel. This is what we call walking through our downward dog. Bend and straighten, bend and straighten. Keep working that chest, opening it towards the mat. Eye focus is between the knees or the thighs. Bend and straighten. Keep breathing. Relax the head and neck. Good. If you have the flexibility and the capability, take a nice deep inhale. Lift the heels up towards the sky. Open the chest a little bit more. And then exhale, heels down towards the floor. But again, no obligation. Alright, step the left leg to the center of the mat. Lift the right leg to the sky. Bend the right knee and open that right hip. Start to circle your knee one way. If this is too much for you, come back down to your knees and just circle that right knee out one way. And then start to circle the knee the other way. No right or wrong. Again, don't overthink it. You're just trying to open into the hips. And then sweep this right leg through between the hands. Squeeze your core tight. Lowering that left knee down to the ground. Coming up onto your low lunge. Make sure your knee is directly over your ankle. Not too far forward and not too far behind. Directly over the top. Option to tuck the toes under like I'm doing at the back, or have them flat down, whatever works for you. The most important thing is to tuck your tailbone under. Feel the stretch down that left hip flexor. Lock on the thighs. If you're particularly wobbly, take that leg a little bit wider, make more space this way, outwards. Alright, activate the core. Squeeze the tummy tight. Take an inhale, lift the arms up to the sky. And then on your exhale, open the elbows to the side. Just cactus in the elbow. Feel like someone's lifting you from the chest. Not a full back bend, just an opening. Good. Inhale, come up to center. This time, exhale, draw the palms together in front of the chest and just round the body. Good. Release the hands down, frame that right foot, and just draw your body back, straightening into that front leg. I don't mind if you come all the way back down, if that's more comfortable for you. Wherever is good for you. You might be happier up here. Breathe. Ripple your body through. Place your left hand down onto the floor and uncurl your right arm up to the sky. For those of you who want to take it a little bit further, we'll be doing it up anyway, but maybe tuck the left toes under, coming into your high lunge position. Twisted high lunge. Straighten that back leg as much as possible. Push the floor away. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. Good. Release that right hand back down. Option to come straight back to your plank position or lower the left knee down to the ground. Right knee comes back. Make your way back to downward dog. Breathe. Walk it out. Bend. Straighten. Start to twist the body. Twist the hips. Bending across the other leg now. Walk it out. And then step your right foot into the center. Release your left leg up to the sky. Bend the left knee and start to circle that left knee one way and the other. Breathe. Keep working on your downward dog position in the spine. We don't suddenly come here. We're still aiming to get our chest back and towards the thighs. Circle the knee the other way. Remember that you can be down on that knee if you want to, down here. Don't feel any obligation if it's too much for you to stay up. Breathe. Sweep this left leg through between the hands. Left foot goes down. Right knee comes down. Come up to your low lunge. Again, tilt the pelvis under. Maybe open the leg to the left a little bit. Squeeze. Feel that hip flexor stretch. I'm not down here. I'm up. You don't need to be. Tilt it under. Take an inhale. Lift the arms up towards the sky. Drop the shoulders. On your exhale, cactus the elbows, lift the sternum up towards the sky. Good, inhale, up to center, draw the palms together into Anjali Mudra, draw the forearms together and round the body. Keep this continuing, place the hands down, frame that left foot, draw your body back, releasing down. Ripple your body through, place the right hand down on the floor, peel the left arm up to the sky, taking a twist. Option to tuck that right toe under, coming into your high lunge twist. Breathe. Open that left arm a little bit more. And then release the left hand down. Draw the left leg back, aiming to come to your high plank position. Squeeze the core tight. Push the floor away. Option to go through to your full chaturanga. Otherwise, lower the knees down, tuck the elbows in, drop the shoulders away. Imagine that you're trying to get underneath a very shallow gate. That tends to help. Chin. And then release the feet down wherever you're at now. Coming into a low cobra position. Drop the shoulders away. Pull the elbows back. And then tuck the toes under. Option to push straight back to your downward dog. Or come via your all fours. Tuck the toes under, back to downward dog. Breathe. Remember at any time you can come down to Balasana Child's Pose, where we started at the beginning, if you want to. Alrighty, step, walk, jump your way to the front of the mat. Gentle, keep your head down. A nice wide forward fold. So feet are hip distance apart, body weight is forward. Relax the head and neck. Breathe. Maybe take hold of the elbows. A gentle sway into ragdoll. Let it go. Good. And then slowly uncurl your body
up to standing. Lift your shoulders up, back and down. Try not to fidget. Squeeze the tummy tight into Tadasana. Breathe. Alright, draw the feet together. Take an inhale, lift the arms above the head. Exhale, sit deep, draw the palms together. Imagine your bottom is traveling back, you're trying to sit into a chair behind you. Body weight comes back into the heels. Take an inhale, lift the arms above the head. This time, bend the knees, swan dive, forward fold. Take a flat back. So draw your body forward, placing your hands to your shins or your knees, wherever works for you. Feel the extension as you exhale, forward fold. Good. Step the right foot all the way back to the back of the mat. Stay high or high lunge. So we're not sinking down into this. We push into these feet. They're strong, solid. Make your lower body work. Good. Activate. Either stay in that position or you can release this right foot down. Lift your upper body up towards warrior one. Aim to keep your body square over that left knee. Good. Option to lift the arms above the head, sink a little deeper. Feel the strength down that outside of that right leg. Drop the shoulders, maybe join the palms together, cross the fingers, release the index finger. Sink a little deeper, breathe. Good. Strains that front leg. Turn to face the long side of the mat. Exhale, release the arms out to the side, coming into a wide leg forward fold. Toes are facing in slightly. Placing the hands down to wherever is comfortable for you. Bowing forward. Tilt your pelvis up towards the sky. Draw the body weight forward into these toes. If you have a headstand, maybe now is the time to take it if you'd like to. It's early in our practice, but by all means, if you want to, go for it. Good. So wherever you're at now, place the right hand down on the floor in front of you. On your next exhale, peel the left arm up towards the sky. Take a twist. Breathe. Eye focus is up towards this left hand. Option to keep that arm traveling all the way around behind you. Maybe take hold of that right thigh. Open this left shoulder as much as is comfortable for you. Breathe. Good. Inhale, lift that left arm up to the sky. Exhale it, place it down. And then lift the right arm up to the sky. Take a twist. Eye focus up towards that right hand. Breathe. Option to take that right hand all the way around. Take hold of that left thigh. Keep breathing. Keep the weight traveling forward. Inhale, lift the right arm up to the sky. And exhale, release it down. Step your hands out by a foot and take them wider. Option to just stay there and gently draw your body back. Or release down, aim to get down between the arms. My left shoulder is very wonky today. Relax, breathe, let it go. Nice, walk your hands in. Walk round to the right, frame that right foot, turn the right toe to the short side of the mat. Left toe should be just facing in slightly anyway. Take an inhale, lift your body up, coming up to your warrior one. Sink deep into that right leg. Option to draw the palms together, maybe pointing up to the sky. Sink a little deeper. Make sure this right knee is tracking out between the toes and it's not folding in. Sit deep, draw your core in tight. Squeeze that left leg. Imagine that the outside of that left leg is really pushing down into the mat, squaring off your shoulders. Breathe. Good. Straighten the arms, straighten the legs. Turn to face the long side of the mat. Turn your toes out to the side. On your next exhale, bend the knees, cactus the elbows, coming into goddess. Breathe. Good. Rotate your body round to the right. Keep the elbows in line with the shoulders. Sink your body a little deeper. Option to lift the left heel off the ground. Release the left heel down. Lift the right heel off the ground. Release the right heel down. Draw your body up to center. Option to take a relief. Straighten the arms, straighten the legs. Inhale. Exhale, sit down deep. Track your body round to the left hand side. Squeeze your tummy tight. Lift the right heel off the ground. Sink a little deeper. Keep breathing. Release the right heel down. Lift the left heel off. Breathe. Release. Come back to center. Inhale. Straighten the arms. Straighten the legs. Exhale. Release the arms all the way down. Sink deep. Inhale. All the way down. And again. All the way down. One more. This time, draw your palms together. Step your right foot in just a tiny bit. Sit your bottom all the way down between the legs, coming into Malasana, squat, frog pose. Elbows into the side of the knees, sitting up nice and tall. Breathe. Aiming to get a nice flat back. Just head to the side for you. Try and straighten that spine as much as possible. Draw the elbows out. Keep breathing. Squeeze the knees into the elbows now. Really squeeze them. Push the elbows back. Squeeze the legs in. Fire up the cardio. Release. Now take your hands on the outsides of the knees. Push your knees into your hands. It's meant to hurt. Push. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. Good. Ready to stand? Up you go. Push. Good. Alright, make your way to the center of the mat. Shake it off. Coming back into Tadasana. So draw your toes together, heels together. Shoulders up, back and down. Make sure your feet are spread wide. So I've got a really thick mat. My yoga mat's at the studio. This is more of a fitness mat. So for those of you who are on a mat similar to mine, you might want to just step off onto the floor. I can't balance on that. Not on a bad day anyway, and who knows what today is. So draw the toes, the heels together, shoulders up, back and down. Squeeze the core in tight, squeeze the glutes. Breathe, find your focus. Some days are easier than others. Maybe close your eyes and just see where your balance is at today. Slow the breathing down. Alright, open the eyes, transfer the weight onto your left leg, open your right knee out to the side. Resting that right heel onto that left ankle. I'm mirroring you. Good practice, my left and right knowledge. And then gently draw that leg up onto the inside of the calf. At any point you need to grab something to hold on to. Then do so. And if you want to manhandle yourself and come all the way to full tree, or at least draw your leg up to the inside of your thigh, maybe draw your palms together into Anjali Mudra. Relax the face, imagining that your legs are like the roots of a tree, your upper body is light, maybe opening the arms out to the side. Breathe. Keep drawing that knee out to the side. This is such a good pose for anyone who suffers with anxiety or stress, because you're so thinking about balancing. There's not a lot of time for stressing or thinking about other things. Your legs are like roots of a tree. Your upper body is light. Doesn't matter if it moves around. Draw your palms together, make your way out the way that you came back in. Now prepare yourself for the other side. So don't rush into it. Bring yourself right the way back to basics. Transfer the weight onto this right leg. Aiming to go to wherever you went to on the other side. So you'll find that one side is much easier to balance than the other, probably. For me, this tends to be a little bit easier. When you're ready, draw your palms together. Breathe. Perhaps open, release the arms. Squeeze the tummy tight. Relax the face. Good. Come back the way that you came in. Shake it out, let it go. Alrighty. Make your way back to let's get to the back of our mat now. Come back down to your Malasana. Squat down, knees out to the side, sit deep, draw the palms together. Those of you who have got a crow, then no, actually hold that thought. I mean, by all means have a little play if you want to, but anyway. So, if you want to, you can crawl your way out to plank position. Otherwise, place the knees down onto the floor and walk your way forward. Either way, we meet in the plank. So those of you who want to put your knees down, that's fine. Place your knees down, hands down, tuck your toes under, make your way into plank position. Otherwise, testing yourself a little further, push the bottom forward, low, into your high plank position, squeeze your tummy tight, push the floor away. Again, try not to sink down, push the shoulders into the ground, squeeze the tummy tight, and now release the head down, ripple back to your downward dog. Make sure your fingers are stretched nice and wide. So, with this as well, you can do it on your knees. I'll show you that option. Take an inhale, lift that right leg to the sky. On your exhale, round, draw the knee towards the nose. Back out, right elbow. Back out, left elbow. Otherwise, join me. Exhale, sweep the body forward, squeeze the knee to the nose. Inhale, lift the leg up, three-leg dog. Right elbow, breathe, back up, left elbow, draw the body through forward, lift a little higher, back up, release that right leg down, get ready to do it on the left hand side. Remember your option to do it on your knees if you want to. Knee to nose, draw it through, squeeze, lift, inhale, left elbow, squeeze the core tight, right elbow, breathe. Lift that leg tight. Release that left leg down. Lift the right leg to the sky. Good. Bend the right knee. Slowly, with control, allow that right leg to just gently fall behind you. Lift the hips, lift the right arm to the sky, coming into wild thing. Good. If you want to have a go at this, please do so. You're placing the weight into the left foot. You kick the right leg up, round, coming all the way round, through. The leg comes underneath you. The left foot twists. Kick that right leg through. Lift the hips up to the sky. Lift the left arm up to the sky. Draw that right leg back through, all the way around, back to your three-leg dog. Option, those of you who want to, come through, flow through your chaturanga. Right leg stays lifted. Inhale back to downward dog. On your exhale. Breathe. Inhale the left leg to the sky. Release that left knee. Slowly allow that left foot to travel down to the floor behind you. Lift the hips, lift the left arm up. Squeeze that glute. Place the weight into the right leg. Left leg comes up, round, all the way through. Point it forward, lift the hips, lift the arm to the sky. Draw it back through, three-leg dog. Flow through your chaturanga. Draw the elbows in. Upward dog. Back to downward dog. Breathe. Good. Ripple your body through to high plank position. Ripple your body back to downward dog. Through to high plank position. Stay. Lift one leg. Release. Lift the other leg. Remember, you can always be on all fours. Again, right leg. Release. Left leg. Step the left leg through between the hands. Walk your left foot out to the side. Release that right foot down. We're coming into lizard. So your left leg is traveling out to that diagonal. Down on that right knee. So this is when we sink into our hips. Wouldn't normally encourage it, but we sink right down. Place your hand on the inside of that left knee and just allow it to ease out. You might feel it in your hip flexor, your adductors, your hips. It'll vary from person to person. Breathe, let it go. Option to take the forearms down to the ground. Option to tuck the right toes under, lift that right knee off the ground. And if you've got a flying lizard in your practice, maybe now is the time to do it. If I didn't have a guitar and a cupboard in the way, I'd sweep my leg round to plank. Option to flow through your chaturanga, those of you who've just swept round to plank. Let's all meet in downward dog. Breathe. Ripple your body through to high plank position. Lift the right leg to the sky. Release, lift the left leg. Release, right leg. Breathe, keep pushing the floor away, left side. Good, this time right leg lifts. Sweep it through to the outside of the right hand. Relax the left leg down. Coming into lizard on this other side. Open, allow the hips to sink. Push that right knee outwards. Breathe. Right toes are strapping out to the diagonal. Option to come down onto your elbows, forearms. Option to tuck the left toe under if you want to take it a little bit further. Don't be scared to move this around. Maybe take your flying lizard if you've got that in your practice. Breathe. Back to plank. Flow through your chaturanga if you're with me. Either way now, let's meet in Balasana, child's pose. Breathe. Nice deep breaths. Allow the body to totally calm now. Stay there. Let me just change my music, which is just kicked into a hardcore hip track. Keep breathing. Don't want you. Chill. Whew. Good. Nice deep breaths. Alright, we're going to pull your body up to all fours. So, we're going to do a nice strong glute stretch. I'm going to turn to face you so that it makes more sense to you. I want to take your, right, I'm going to mirror it. So take your right leg through, cross it over your left. Open your feet as wide as possible and sit down between the feet. So you're aiming, ultimately, whichever way is most comfortable to get here, but that's the most simple route. You're aiming to push your knees together so that they're in line with your nose. Draw the feet back. You want to aim to get them in line with each other. Take a nice deep inhale, sit up nice and tall, and exhale, forward fold. So this is a really, really deep glute stretch, but it feels good. It's like good pain, right? Breathe. Keep breathing, stay there. Again, we don't want hardcore music. Just chill out, bit of bass. Might be right. Alright, wherever you're at now, lift the left leg, right leg, sorry, up and open. Draw the soles of the feet together, coming into Konasana. Opening the feet slightly. Allow the knees to fall out to the side. So if this is too much for your hips, then you might benefit from just raising your bottom up a little bit, not with your hands, but with a block or a pillow. It's a good position to just aim to sit into when you're watching the telly or anything like that. Just gently easing the hips. Again, it's about the only position that I would say that bouncing is okay. Back in Jane Fonda era, we were forever bouncing forwards and all that sort of stuff, and that's probably why I've got a bad back, to be fair. Alright, take hold of the feet, round the spine completely, and then allow the body to come forward. So you're just letting gravity work its magic. Breathe. My feet smell. Oh. Let it go. Alright, make your way up to sitting. Let's open the legs out to wherever is comfortable for you. Come into second position. No obligation, you might be there. Don't feel any any obligation to extend yourself too much. Make sure your knees are facing up towards the sky. When you're comfortable, sit up nice and tall. Place your hands down onto the floor in front of you and gently ease your body forward. Again, just let gravity work its magic for you. Breathing. Notice if your legs, your knees are super tight, you have a tendency to hang on to them. Maybe just let them go. So make the legs less active if they were active before. Keep breathing. And then slowly walk your hands back to center. This time, bend your left knee in and your right leg is coming over the top, coming back into that shoelace pose that we were in before. Shoelace, cow face, it's got various different names. Squish the knees towards each other, taking hold of the feet. This is what you're aiming for. If you're up here, that's totally normal. So don't watch me and think I'm not doing it right. Chances are you are. For some reason I have, I was hypermobile when I was younger, so I definitely have loose muscles, so to speak. Sit up nice and tall, take a nice inhale, exhale, release your body forward, breathe. Notice if your jaw has clenched together in agony. It's like good pain, but I know that for lots of people this is really, really uncomfortable. So this is really getting in very, very deep into the glute, coming deep into the psoas muscle. It's a difficult muscle to stretch. It's normally the muscle that gets really angry and can trigger back pain, hip pain. So just breathe into it. Trust me, it's worth it. Good. Alright, come back to center. This time, swivel your bottom round, your knees to one side. Taking hold of your shins now. And just rock and roll. Make sure you've got space behind. Just allow your body to come back and then back up again. So stay like this. Or if you want to take it a little bit further, you can just stop yourself halfway. Maybe release the hands off so you control it. Starting to use your core. The more you straighten these legs now, the harder this position is, the more it's working into your core. Control, breathe. Aim to get the body and the legs into a V shape. One more. Stay there. Release the feet down. Lifting the right leg to the sky or wherever is comfortable for you. Take hold of it either by the foot or the leg area, the calf area, with your left hand. Aiming to sit up as tall as possible. Straighten it as much as is comfortable for you. Release the right arm, open to the side, take a twist. Sit up nice and tall. Keep breathing. Twist. Good, come back to center. Draw this leg in a little closer to you. Breathe. Keep sitting up nice and tall. And release that leg down. Switch to the other side. Lift that left leg to the sky. Take hold of it with your other hand. Open the body. Take a twist. Breathe. Come back to center. Draw that leg in a little bit closer. Sit up nice and tall. Keep breathing. And release it down, round your body over the legs and slowly uncurl your body slower than you want to, vertebrae by vertebrae, down to the floor. Once you get to the floor, place your feet down a little closer towards your bottom. Activate your pelvic floor muscles. Knees are pointing up towards the sky, feet are facing away from you. Tilt your pelvis, squeeze your core tight, and on your exhale, lift your hips up towards the sky. Option to clasp your hands behind your bottom, open the shoulders a little more. Those of you who want to take it a little further, lift one leg up to the sky. Keep lifting, keep squeezing the glutes. Maybe release the hips down if you want to take a breather and then come back up and join us again. Those of you who are lifting legs, switch legs. Keep the hips lifting, release the foot down. Maybe release the bottom down. Those of you who want to take full Chakrasana, wheel, then by all means go for it. I'm not going to do it today because my left shoulder is not happy at all. So if you're not going to do full wheel, then just lift the glutes up, off again. And maybe take the arms up and over the head. Breathe. Keep lifting, keep squeezing. Squeeze the butt a little bit more. Keep the knees squeezing towards each other. For 3, 2, 1. Uncurl the body vertebrae by vertebrae. And then draw the knees into the chest. Round the spine, take a little rock from side to side, let it go. Good. And then allow the knees to fall over to the right hand side. Taking a nice gentle spinal twist, maybe looking down over that left arm. Nice deep breaths. Draw your knees back to center, activate your core, and then allow them to drop over to the left-hand side. Close the eyes now, start to breathe a little deeper. Draw your knees back to center, and now do whatever it is that you feel like you want to do before you make your way into your final Shavasana. Maybe a happy baby. We all love that. The most uncouth position on the planet. One of my clients the other day said that she was doing this in the lounge and her husband came back from work and walked in and just looked at her, didn't say anything at all, and then walked out again. I love what yoga's allowed us to do. Alright, when you're ready, make your way to your final Shavasana. So conventionally, legs open wider, a little wider than the mat. Relax your feet out to the side. Open the arms to the sides, palms up to the ceiling. Close your eyes, stay there. Take some nice deep breaths. Breathe, let it go. Take a nice deep inhale through the nose, and this time exhale, sigh it out. And again, nice deep inhale and sigh it out. One more. Let it go. Gently allow the breathing to come back to normal. Keeping the eyes closed, just focusing really now on your inhales and exhales. The sensation of that breath traveling in through the nose and down to the belly. Breathe. Nothing else matters right now. Just enjoy this time out mentally and physically. You don't need to go anywhere. You don't need to do anything. Breathe. As you inhale, I want you to imagine that the air around you just gently gets drawn into you. Visualize it in any particular color or energy, however works for you. Just really visualize that air traveling into you. And on your exhale, really visualizing it traveling away from you. Imagine that this circle of air is about a meter around you. It absorbs into you on your inhale, not only through the nose, but it comes into the toes, comes into the knees, the hips. As you inhale, it comes into the stomach, travels up and down the spine, comes into the chest and into the whole head. And as you exhale, you visualize perhaps any negative energy or any pain. You watch that travel out from every muscle, every part of your body. Just keep this inhale and exhale. This wave-like motion, just traveling in, cleaning your body, releasing any toxins or negative energy on your exhales. Widen that circle of breath now. Imagine your whole room is flooded with this breath, this cleansing energy, and as you inhale, it comes in from all directions. And as you exhale, it evaporates wider, travels away. Again, widen that circle. The breath is now traveling in from the outside of the building, flooding your whole body with this renewed, gentle energy. And as you exhale, just allow the body to relax and release the muscles to totally let go, and your body just sinks down into the mat, the floor, just that little bit more. Really visualizing these inhales and exhales. Take that circle even wider
As you inhale, you imagine the whole sky is being drawn towards you. This energy is all around you, all around the building, all around the planet. And as you inhale, you draw it into your body, and as you exhale, you release. Keep this breath in and out. Keep relaxing. Relax your forehead. Breathe. Strong, powerful energy traveling into the body, and exhales any negative energy. Relax your shoulders as you exhale. Relax the belly. Relax the hips. The legs sink down a little deeper into the ground. The arms are so heavy they feel weightless. Your body feels so relaxed you almost can't feel it at all. Breathe. And slowly, gently draw your palms together in front of your chest into prayer pose, Anjali Mudra. Om Bhuva Swa Tat Savita Varenyam Bhagavati Divasya Dhimani Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. I hope you stay safe, stay healthy, relaxed. Take the time to do other things that you don't normally have time for. Think outside the box. Keep meditating and keep doing yoga. Thank you very much for joining us. Namaste.